Very happy Navratri, Ugadi, Bihu, Bisakhi, and so much more. Welcome to the EMW International Women Embodiment of Peace Awards 2024, Empowering Magnificent Women. We are particularly honored and gratified with the presence of our chief guest, Mr. Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, Judge, Supreme Court of India. Justice Mishra was enrolled as an advocate in 1987 and started his practice before the District Court, Raigad, High Court of Madhya Pradesh, and the High Court of Chhattisgarh in the fields of civil and criminal law. Justice Mishra was designated as a senior advocate in the year 2005 by the Honorable High Court of Chhattisgarh, and he served as an additional Solicitor General for the state of Chhattisgarh and thereafter as an Advocate General for the state till his elevation. Sir was elevated to the bench in the year 2009 at the High Court of Chhattisgarh, where he was later appointed as an acting Chief Justice. Thereafter, Justice Mishra was appointed as the Chief Justice of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh. There have been several notable decisions by Justice Mishra wherein he has been actively contributing in tough times during COVID by passing a very notable judgment with respect to redistribution of unused vaccination. He has interpreted the laws in several forums like that of food safety and standards in India. Further, he has made contributions in the cases involving mental cruelty in marriages and divorce cases and many more criminal proceedings. We are truly grateful for your presence this evening, Justice Mishra, who will now confer the awards to the awardees. EMW, as the tag suggests, is of mediators, for the mediators, and by the mediators. With immense pleasure and delight, we take a step towards our commitment to spread awareness about mediation by launching an online portal of an e-magazine, E-Mediation Writings, India's first digital magazine dedicated to the mediation-related information and contributions in the form of articles, columns, working papers, and updates from across the globe. The mediators, advocates, litigants can share their views on any aspect and concepts of mediation, negotiations, dispute resolution with the readers across the board. In recent times, mediation has emerged as a preferred appropriate door to resolve and as an appropriate door to reform. Mediation is here to strengthen and complement judicial infrastructure as one of the most important tools for clearing the massive backlog of the cases in a time-bound manner. In India, 9th April holds a special significance as on this day in the year 2005, the first court-annexed mediation center was inaugurated in Chennai, and it started functioning in the premises of the Madras High Court. Also, this day, the Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee was constituted by the then Chief Justice of India, Honorable Justice R.C. Loti, by order dated 9th of April 2005. The EMW in India is India's first organization to have pan-India coordinators and mediators from 32 states and union territories, and has its branches in every part of the nation for mediation and awareness. The idea behind this is to create awareness of a vital role and contribution of mediation in today's time for peaceful times. E-Mediation Writings strives to attract and engage a wide readership, including mediators, mediation trainers, lawyers, law researchers, and law students aspiring to step into the realm of mediation. I would now like to invite Ms. Pushp Gupta, an advocate, a mediator trainer, and of course, the coordinator-in-chief of the EMW, under whose leadership the EMW team is thriving. Pushp, ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Garima. Thank you for this opportunity. And I, on behalf of entire team of Team EMW, convey our heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Mr. Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, Honorable Ms. Justice Swan Kanta Sharma, and all our esteemed awardees and participants who are there for this occasion. It's really a delight for us to be part of some ceremony which spreads harmony and peace in society. And this is our second year of recognizing the contribution of women in different fields, just a small gesture from the whole team, which is from all over the India, different parts of India. We are a team of members. Dear friends and dear awardees, we are so inspired by your contribution, because in all these years, 1,000 years, women have always been looked upon as somebody with the sole responsibility of raising children to upkeep the household. It's just that with you people on board in society and community, now the things have changed, and it has rather impacted the evolutionary tendency in us, in amongst all, that we are beyond the interiors of home and we have our life and contribution outside the home sphere also to maintain balance. So that is something very unique and significant which a women can do for the society. Earlier, our innate qualities of being soft, compassionate, maybe tender, empathetic, and there are, lot number of qualities we hold in our heart. We are understanding, we are tender, we are sensitive. Those were considered as our weaknesses. But I think that those qualities are qualities and they are beneficial, they are advantageous, not to just us as a person, but to us as a person in family, in society, in community, in nation. Those certainly give a purpose and meaning to our contribution in the society. And with this objective, we have always viewed that the word should be a word of inclusive wherein all men and women, boys and girls are raised equally. There is gender equality, there is women empowerment, because there are a lot of research which clearly lays down that empowered women in different fields certainly strengthen the peace building in the society. Because peace building is not a special skill, but it is something which comes from your heart, which comes with your desire to contribute, to give back to the societies. You don't have to be a mediator, especially in court, to contribute, but it's a mindset. It's a mindset to have communication, proper communication amongst relationship, amongst our colleagues, amongst organization, to foster teamwork. And this is what is the beauty of a peace, coexistence. So with this note, and we are really grateful again to our lordships for their presence, taking time out during this working week, and to confer the awards on our very esteemed awardees. Thank you so much, Garima.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would now, it would be my honor to have Mr. Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, our chief guest for the evening, to address this August gathering with his kind words.
I thought my address would be at the end after the award ceremony, but since the master of the ceremony has instructed, so now I'm really happy to be here online in this program organized by this International Women Embodiment of Peace Awards 2024 program. This is by E-Mediation Writings, basically to celebrate the Mediation Day on 9th April, when for the first time on 9th April 2005, the first court-annexed mediation center at Chennai was inaugurated. The galaxy of awardees, which I see on the front page of the invitation or the information about the Zoom meeting, that speaks for itself as to the contributions the women awardees have been making in different walks of life. And the first name, Justice Swarnikanta, is now almost a celebrity judge. And then Ms. Chalapalli, then others, the letters are very small. But, and apart from that, the team itself, Ms. Garima, Ms. Pushpa Gupta, Ms. Janvi Sharma, and among these three ladies, there is one Thankachan VP, one of the organizers, holding these all ladies together. And of course, Justice Menon, at whose insistence I am fortunate to be here today in this function. As I said, the society itself is not complete without a woman. The society, not in general, but the ever-growing society of Indian diaspora. Everywhere, it is not only the saying or rhetoric about this Nari Shakti, but as we see, our Honorable President of India is a lady coming from tribal community, and all other lady members. And this time in Supreme Court, as you know, in one block, the highest number of lady senior advocates have been designated in the history of Supreme Court. And that is the recognition of their untiring work for the betterment of the judicial system. It is not that judicial system doesn't mean the men or women at the bench. The lawyers fraternity, the lady lawyers, they are integral part of the whole judicial system. And we have been seeing during my working in the Supreme Court that mediation is of immense help for resolving the dispute amongst the parties, mainly in matrimonial matters. And we are really happy to see that every now and then, when transfer petitions in matrimonial matters are filed, the members of the bar appearing for both the parties, they readily and happily agree to try mediation at the outset. And if they fail in mediation, they go for the matters to be heard on merits. And good number of mediations are successful. And what happens is then when mediation is successful, the litigation is curbed at the initial stage. When mediation through settlement, the matter is decided, resolved between the parties, it stops the whole chain of litigation from the revision to appeal to the SLP, everything. And the family or the warring parties, they are at peace at once. And more heartening is that parties are opting for mediation, online mediation, by appearing virtually wherever they are staying after separation in the matrimonial home. So that is another factor. Why this is significant is that since we are also here in this online award ceremony, so this online system is working quite well, and both the parties, they really, the husband and wife, whenever they are appearing in courts through their lawyers, they are saying that please allow us to appear and participate in the mediation virtually. And the matters are settled also virtually. So that is the great benefit of this online mediation. And as we say, women are for peace. Whatever may be said in general about the woman, but one thing is sure, that whenever women intervene in a matter, whether it is a matrimonial matter, other matter, or property matter, the chances of the mediation being successful is more and more. That is my experience in my judicial career, emanating starting from 2009. So that is the contribution of women in heralding peace and giving the litigation to a quietus. I am so happy to be here amongst you in this award ceremony, and hope that I would be with you in future also in different capacity, even if not as chief guest, but I maybe would like to be an audience also when you assemble in any of your future endeavors. Thank you so much for inviting and giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your kind and inspirational words, sir. Can I request Mr. Tankanchan, to our advocate, mediator, and of course an integral part of the EMW team, to display the awards on the screen, please? Thank you so much, sir. I would now like to individually introduce each one of you prestigious awardees. Our very first awardee for the evening is under the category of Judiciary. It's Justice Swankanta Sharma, Judge, Delhi High Court. Justice Sharma was appointed as a Principal District and Sessions Judge, North District in November 2019, and she later took charge as a Principal District and Sessions Judge cum Special Judge CBI at the Rouse Avenue Court before she was elevated as a judge to the Delhi High Court in March 22. Justice Sharma is a trained judicial mediator and has successfully settled many cases through mediation. She was a chairperson of the committee to examine the complaints of sexual harassment against women employees of Tisazari Court, Patiala House Court, Rohini Court at different points of time. During her service at the Delhi District Courts, she has presided over various civil and criminal courts, including postings as Special Judge CBI, Principal Judge of the Family Court, Motor Accidents Claim Tribunal, Mahila Court, Special Offences Against Sexual Offences Against Women, etc. We truly appreciate ma'am's contributions towards strengthening the power of mediation through her landmark judgments in judiciary and mediation to bring about a revolution in the mediation programs. I would now request Justice Swankanta Sharma to say a few words.
So, a very good evening to Honorable Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra ji and to Justice Menon, both of whom are very respected and to whom I look for guidance always. And they have been very, very kind to me in my journey to this place. And my very, very warm greetings to everyone who has joined through VC. I'm very, very thankful to Pushp ji and Garima ji for giving me this honor. And when I wanted to just share this, that when I became a judge, I was only 23 and a half years of age. And the first case that came before me, that was decided by me through mediation, that was between two brothers. And I wish and I hope that the last case that I decide in judiciary is also through mediation. I think that will be a wonderful journey if I can do that. So what I truly appreciate is how e-mediation writings is working in India. And actually the revolution has not been brought by the three judgments that I have passed. It is rather you who have been doing it. Such a wonderful thing. I just came to know, sir, that they are actually holding programs in 32 states. And then they are uh, creating awareness about mediation through their magazine. And there is one more very, very appreciative initiative, sir, that they have taken is this, that they are teaching and they are giving online classroom series on mediation to young law students. I think that is very, very important because when you start learning about mediation and its benefits when you are still in college, I think there cannot be anything more revolutionary than that. So I want to just thank everyone for giving me this honor. And as Justice Mishra also said, I would also, or for all times to come, I would also be an audience and would want to be benefited by all the programs that you hold in future. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Due to paucity of time, we have a special request from Ms. Shireen Bhan for an early presentation of her award. I'm sorry, I'm changing the sequence a little bit. Can I announce our second awardee for the evening, Ms. Shireen Bhan, in the field of media? Ms. Bhan is a prominent Indian journalist and a news anchor, currently serving as a managing editor of CNBC TV 18. She took over the role in September 2013. Ms. Bhan has been a significant figure in the Indian journalism with a career that includes producing shows for Star TV and Sub TV and anchoring and editing the show Young Turks. Her work has earned her several awards, including the FICCI Women of the Year Award in 2005 and recognition as a young global leader by the World Economic Forum. Can we have Ms. Bhan, please?
Garima, thank you so much for indulging me and for making this change in the schedule. And my apologies to Justice Mishra, to Justice Menon, and all the other awardees. I do have a live show at 7 o'clock, and which is why I requested for the change. I'm truly humbled and grateful to be in the presence of such amazing women. As Ms. Gupta was saying at the start of the program, that gentleness is truly our strength. And that made me remember what the German philosopher and poet Goethe said, that nothing is as strong as gentleness and nothing so gentle as real strength. So I would hope that as women, we will find strength in our gentleness, and gentleness will truly be our strength. On a side note, since we are talking about the benefits of mediation, if we had more women in positions of power, I believe we would have less conflict and hence the need for less mediation. But that's another story. As a journalist, an active journalist for the last 24 years, and heading CNBC TV 18, India's largest and most influential business news channel, it has been our business to provide actionable, credible information that informs our viewers, not just about the world of business, but about the balance sheet of our country, which includes, of course, what is happening in our courts. And I think that is a very, very important service that we deliver to our viewers. So the quest to provide transparency, to shine the light on issues that matter to us as a society and to matter to us as a nation, that quest will continue. We are determined to be a voice of change, to be a guardian of change, and I hope that we continue to deliver truly on that promise. Once again, I would like to thank everybody here, including the organizers, for this opportunity, and for with all my gratitude for giving me this opportunity to be part of this gathering. And as we just heard from all our other esteemed speakers, I would be very happy to contribute in any other way, in whatever capacity you would like me to in future as well. But for this evening, many, many thanks for making the change for me, and many thanks for this award and this honor.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We've left you dotted 7. Continue. If I would have the next awardee, Ms. Leila Olapalli. Ms. Olapalli is a venerated mediator and a legal practitioner with over 30 years of experience in the Indian legal system. She is the founder of CAMP, a pioneer mediation initiative in Bangalore, and the only qualifying assessment program for the International Mediation Institute in India. Her legal practice spans constitutional and civil law with a focus on commercial contracts, property development, insurance company, and employment law, and public interest litigations. As the founding coordinator of the Karnataka Mediation Center, she has been instrumental in its success and continues to serve as a senior mediator and the master trainer. Ms. Olapalli is known for her empathetic approach to mediation, fostering personal connections in her sessions. She holds the IMI certification and serves on various international panels, including the Singapore International Mediation Center and the International Center for Dispute Resolution. Her mediation expertise are extensive, having resolved numerous cases. Ms. Olapalli's decisions to alternate dispute resolution and her impact on the legal community are profound, making her a respected figure in the field of mediation. Can we have Ms. Olapalli on the screen, please?
Thank you very much to each one of you, and and good evening to the respected dignitaries, my dear friends. I want to congratulate EMW for this pioneering effort. You have acknowledged, validated, and supported the feminine. As many of you mentioned earlier, the feminine is the Shakti in mediation. And that is what you are highlighting today. Thank you very much. I think today is a good day for us to remember Mary Parker Follett. In 1925, she's the one who discovered the concept of integrative bargaining, which is the foundation of mediation. She was a social scientist, leading consultant for the business world. And it was her work in 1925 that is giving us the power today. Of course, this concept was later on picked up by two men, Roger Fisher and William Ury, who wrote the book Getting to Yes, which is the Bible of a negotiation today. But today we are honoring a woman, Mary Parker Follett. So thank you, EMW, for that as well. I want to to congratulate each of the participants today, those who are being honored. I know you're all doing good work, and the way to good work sometimes can be lonely and challenging. I wish for each one of you the resilience to continue your good work, and also to be able to impart this kind of goodness to the world as a whole. So thank you very much once again, and my best wishes to each one of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Our next awardee for the evening is Ms. Uma Ramanathan. Ms. Ramanathan is a distinguished legal professional with a career spanning over 3 decades. Since her enrollment at the bar in the 1980s, she has honored her expertise in civil, writ, and matrimonial jurisdictions, practicing in various courts in Chennai, including the High Court, Debt Recovery Tribunal, and Consumer Courts. A proponent of alternate dispute resolution, Ms. Ramanathan was trained as a mediator in 2006 and later as a trainer in 2007. Her proficiency in mediation was recognized with a certificate as a commercial mediator by JAMS in September 2013. She has played a pivotal role in training advocates as mediators across India, contributing to programs by the Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee of the Supreme Court of India. Since 2010, Ms. Ramanathan has served as the organizing secretary of the Tamil Nadu Mediation and Conciliation Center at the High Court of Madras. She has also been a member of the esteemed panel that crafted the Mediation Training Manual for India, an initiative by the Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee of the Supreme Court of India. Uma ma'am's insight into mediation have been shared through papers presented at national and regional conferences, including a notable paper on the restorative justice and mediation at the workshop conducted by the Criminology Department of the University of Madras. Her contributions to the field of mediation and legal education are a testament to her dedication and skill. Can we have Ms. Ramanathan on screen, please?
Thank you, Garima. That was a very long introduction, which I don't know whether I deserve. At the outset, I would say I'm really grateful for the presence of Justice Mishra, Justice Menon, Ms. Sharma, and all of you who are here, contributing to the Shakti that Laila spoke about. It may be an appreciation of the work that we have done, but as Robert Frost said, we have many more miles to go. What I have found, the change in me as a mediator and as a litigator, was that I learned to observe myself, to understand my strengths, and to see that what I could do for others. As a litigating lawyer, which I love even now, what I could not do, I have been able to reach out and to help people to realize. And I think it is unique to India that we understand the concept of dharma, of shraddha, of shakti. They are all so ingrained in us. It cannot be clearly defined, but it is something which dwells in us, and we are able to realize what it is. And mediation opened up those avenues where I could understand how much of internal harmony is necessary to create harmony outside. And as I said, we have just started on the path. And I hope and I wish and I pray that all of us join hands and take this movement forward so that everyone gets connected and finds peace. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that insight. Can I now have Ms. Priya Hingorani? Ms. Hingorani is a seasoned advocate with a rich legacy in the legal field. Born to esteemed lawyer parents in New Delhi, an alumni of Sardar Patel Vidyalaya and IP College of Women, University of Delhi, she pursued her passion for law with an LLB degree from Faculty of Law, University of Delhi. Since her enrollment with the Bar Council of Delhi in the 1990s, Ms. Priya Hingorani has been an active practitioner primarily in the Supreme Court of India, with appearances across various high courts and tribunals nationwide. She has been actively involved in human rights work and has handled public interest litigation and constitutional matters before the Supreme Court of India, Delhi High Court, on behalf of disadvantaged sections of the society, and on social legal issues such as dowry crimes, trafficking of women and children, ill treatment of leprosy and mentally ill patients, police brutality and torture, bonded labor, environmental pollution, etc. Can I have Ms. Hingorani on screen, please?
Thank you very much, Garima. It's an absolute privilege to get the award from Honorable Justice Prashant Mishra ji, who has been very kind to us, and his work and his judgment speak for the kind of wonderful human being he is. Greetings to Justice Menon and Justice Swanikanta Sharma, who I've had the privilege of knowing since she started her profession, legal profession, and then adorned the bench. I'm very proud to say that ever since EMW started, and I have been part of the journey thanks to Pushp Gupta. Pushp has been the guiding source, the backbone. Mr. Thankan and all the state coordinators have done amazing work. I mean, the kind of support and solace EMW gave to lawyers who are in mediation or even otherwise to civil society during the COVID period was absolutely outstanding. It started during the COVID period, EMW writings, and has reached the journey so far in these so many years. The outstanding work that is being done with students, people who are interested in mediation and want to know more about mediation is really very interesting, and it's the need of the hour. We find that a lot of people who are not associated with law are looking to EMW to get some training in mediation and understand the concept of mediation. Thank you very much once again for this award. And as mentioned earlier, I'm always there for any work or duty assigned to me by this team. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Priya ma'am. Thank you. Our next award is in the field of community service and education to Professor Manju Srivastav. Ms. Srivastav is a key figure in the Ekal Abhiyan movement, known for her significant contributions to the organization. She has been instrumental in shaping the history of Ekal Bharat and is recognized as the Iron Lady of Ekal for her dedication and impact. As the chief editor of Ekal Press, she oversees the publication that shares insights and development related to Ekal's mission of connecting and uplifting tribal India. Her leadership in Ekal Bharat has been pivotal in promoting education and development amongst India's tribal populations. Can we have Mr. Srivastav, please?
Okay.
Do we have
Mr. Thankanjan, please make Ms. Manju co-host. She's here.
Yes, already coached.
Ma'am, please unmute.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes.
I'm very much here and listening from the beginning, everybody, all the very important people. Most of them are dealing with the law faculty. I'm quite different, coming from a very different field of the education. I was a professor in college, but the condition of the country, I realized our country can never be a Viksit Bharat unless we have taken education to the last member of the family of our country. So naturally, I quit. I left my job and devoted myself completely for this cause. So we have taken education to the last person of the society, the remotest part of the country, in the jungles and forests, everywhere we have taken. And we have taken education all across the country, from Leh, Ladakh to Kanyakumari, from Assam to Gujarat to Rajasthan, everywhere. We have covered all the border areas also, like Bangladesh border, like China border, like Pakistan border areas, also very difficult area where normally government has failed to reach. We have taken it. It's a 35 years old organization, and it is really bearing the fruits. So the education, I believe, is the very first step. There you begin, any country can prosper, any country can do progress. But the first step is education. I thank you people, all of you, very much. Law is something very interesting, and I'm listening very carefully, very intently, then how mediation works, enlightening for me. I really thank you so much for inviting me, for awarding me. I don't know whether I deserve, but I'm here very much. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was truly inspiring and also motivating. Thank you so much. Our next awardee for the evening is under the field of cancer survivors care. It's Ms. Minoti Barthakur. Ms. Bhattakur holds a remarkable journey of compassion and inspiration, a beacon of hope and healing. Ms. Bhattakur's life is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the profound impact of compassion. A retired professor, a cancer survivor, and an advocate, she has dedicated her life to supporting others in their battles against cancer. Her work spanned continents from the Mahakali Cancer Hospital in Dhaka to the National Cancer Hospital in Colombo, where her workshops and lectures have inspired patients and medical professionals alike. In Guwahati, she founded Minothi's Counseling and Mediation Center, a sanctuary for cancer patients and students to discover their strength within. Her advocacy for cancer awareness and prevention reaches the most remote villages, educational institutions, and places of worship, ensuring that her message of hope and mental fortitude resonates far and wide. Ms. Bhattakur's voice continues to echo through her articles on the power of mind, making her a true thought leader and a source of inspiration for many. Can we have Ms. Bhattakur, please? Ma'am, could you please unmute yourself?
Ma'am, please unmute him. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Ma'am, you will have to unmute the mic.
She
Ms.
has
Vinoti,
unmuted,
ma'am,
but
please unmute.
unmuted, but audio is
I
not coming.
think there's some problem at her end.
Some problem.
Ma'am, you're not
Yes.
audible.
We cannot hear you, ma'am. Push, ma'am, can we give her a call maybe, I think, because...
Ma'am, please log out once and then you can log, but
Minoti, ma'am, we cannot hear you. There is some difficulty on your end, I believe. She has logged out.
ma'am, we can have ma'am maybe a little later. I'll just check Rajesh Batraji to coordinate with her. So we can move on to our next awardee in the meantime.
Yes. Our next awardee is in the field of performing arts, Ms. Geeta Chandran. Ms. Chandran is a renowned Bharatnatyam dancer and the founder president of Natya Vriksha, an esteemed dance company in India. She is celebrated for her contributions to the classical arts, including dance, education, and choreography. A recipient of the Padma Shri, Ms. Chandran has been instrumental in promoting Bharatnatyam through her visionary leadership and collaborative works across various artistic disciplines. Can we have Ms. Chandran, please?
Thank you, Garima. And I thank Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra ji for consenting to give us this award. And I do feel particularly gratified that the performing arts have been included in this particular award, because very often we see the performing arts being marginalized and put as something for just entertainment, but the performing arts really speak for so much more, because I very early in my career did my first work, which was called Women in War. And when I saw this Peace Award, it was really wonderful, because that my first production was against war. So I think the classical idiom has changed a lot, from Guru Shishya Parampara to workshops to online teaching. It is a whole gamut that we as a generation have witnessed. And I think the performing arts play a very, very pivotal role in actually controlling stress in society, so that mediators have less work. So we come into that area where we can de-stress people, we can make dance catharsis for some, we can make dance a beautiful aesthetic experience for some, we can make dance meaningful through addressing social issues. So I think dance has so many possibilities, and the performative aspect of dance is just one thing. There's so much more in the learning and teaching of the arts, where the eternal values are shared, and it makes for a better society. And I teach so many young girls. I'm always in touch with the young minds and their aspirations, and I realize that, as somebody said, education is so important, and education is incomplete without the co-curricular activities, which really molds the personality of the person that we offer to society. So I thank Pushp Gupta ji for this inclusion of the performing arts, because it means a lot to me, because I seriously believe that the arts should be brought into public discourse, and it has a very serious role to play. So I thank, and I also congratulate all the other winners who are so eminent, and there's so much to learn from each one of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Our next award is in the field of public administration. Dr. Pratibha Rajagopal. Ms. Rajagopal, a trailblazer in public administration and training, stands as a paragon of academic and practical excellence in public administration. Her 22-year tenure as a professor has been marked by her deep commitment to teaching, research, and training across various levels of government and NGOs. Dr. Rajagopal's areas of expertise are vast, which includes gender issues, good governance, trainers development, and much more, reflecting her dedication to creating a more equitable and effective public service. Her notable achievements include developing policies for Madhya Pradesh, leading impactful workshops, and serving as a course director for senior officials. As a master trainer, she has been instrumental in shaping the discourse on gender issues, disaster management, and public governance, amongst others. Dr. Rajagopala's continuous pursuit of knowledge and her international engagements have solidified her status as a thought leader and a beacon of transformative leadership in the public administration. Can we have Dr. Rajagopala on screen, please?
She joined. I don't find her name.
Yeah, she is Rudratritya Dubey.
She's here. She's here.
Rudratritya Dubey, 5DD.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm using
Yes.
idea of my son. I'm very grateful to Honorable Justice Mishra and Justice Manan to grace this function. I have a special thanks to EMW team to giving me this lifetime opportunity, especially Nina ji, Garima ji, and Pushp ji observed my contribution. I can't express my gratitude towards them. And congratulations to all the awardees. This mediation program or this concept will give the new life to Indian women who is suffering since a long. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Our next award is in the field of social welfare to Ms. Gumri Ringu. Ms. Ringu is a prominent social activist from Arunachal Pradesh, known for her dedication to women and child rights. She has served as a chairperson of the Arunachal Pradesh State Commission for Women and State Social Welfare Board. Currently, she is the president of the Arunachal Pradesh Women's Welfare Society and emphasizes the pivotal role of women in societal development. Her efforts have been instrumental in the formation of the Arunachal Pradesh State Commission for the Protection of Child Rights, where she also holds the position of a chairperson. Ms. Ringu's advocacy and leadership have significantly contributed to the welfare and rights of children and women in her state. Can we have Ms. Ringu on screen, please?
Namaskar. Greetings to all of you from Arunachal Pradesh. I'm really elated to receive EVM's Women Powers Excellent Power of 2024, and not taking much of events valuable time. I would like to express my gratitude and gratefulness to today's chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, Judge of Supreme Court of India, and the e-mediation and members of e-mediation members for recognizing my works, and my congratulations goes to all the eminent awardees, and thank you once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Our next award is in the field of mediation and law. To Ms. Mezivolu Tehri. Ms. Mezivolu is a respected legal professional who has served as the officer on special duty registrar for the Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee, Supreme Court Legal Services Committee, and the Supreme Court Mediation Center. She has recently been appointed as a principal judge of the Family Court in Kohima. Following her commendable work in the judiciary, her contributions to the legal field, particularly in mediation and conciliation, are well acknowledged. That highlights her ongoing engagement with important legal and social issues. Can we have Ms. Mezivolu on screen, please?
A very good evening to all of you. Justice Mishra, Justice Menon, Justice Sharma, all the organizers and the esteemed awardees. This award is very unexpected and I feel deeply honored. Thank you so much. I hail from a tribal society where most of the cases, most of the conflicts are settled through mediation and reconciliation. And following that, from a tribal society, but still I have been able to get the opportunity to serve in the Supreme Court in the field of mediation, where I could learn a lot and brush up my skills, work with Push and Thankachan, Nina Kira, and so many of you, where I have learned so much from all of you. And after being recognized and getting this award, which I have already said that it is something which is unexpected, I would like to rededicate myself towards peace and also being a peacemaker. And thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity for awarding me this prestigious award. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Our next award is in the field of community safety. The award is for Dr. Anjali Quatra. Ms. Quatra is a distinguished disaster management expert and the Director General of the Center for Disaster and Safety. She is also the founder and chairperson of Alanthro, an organization dedicated to disaster preparedness and emergency management. With her expertise in international standards of emergency management, Dr. Quatra has been a pivotal figure in training and educating on disaster risk reduction and safety protocols. Her work has significantly contributed to enhancing the resilience and readiness of communities against various disasters and crises. I'm informed Ms. Quatra has not been able to join us today. So we'll instantly move on to the next. Our next award is in the field of sports. This award is been given to R. Dhanlakshmi. Ms. Dhanlakshmi is a multifaceted personality, excelling as an advocate, practicing in the Madras High Court, a mediator, and an athlete. She recently won a silver medal in the women's relay at the 22nd Asian Masters Athletics Championship in Philippines. Her athletic skills extend to national competitions where she has secured medals in events like the 42nd National Masters Athletics Championship. Balancing her legal career with her passion for sports, Ms. Dhanlakshmi represents a blend of discipline and dedication. Her achievements in both fields are a testament to her versatile talents and commitments. Can we have Ms. Dhanlakshmi, please?
Thank you so much, Garima, and good evening, everyone. And the Honorable Chief Guest, our Justice Prashant Mishra, Supreme Court Judge, and Justice Benon and Justice Swarnam. Namaste to you. And I'm so delighted and overwhelmed by this award, receiving this award. And I really thank EMW, particularly Push and her efficient team, Mr. Tangachin, Revati ji, and all others, recognizing me in this field of sports. You know, being a mediator and as an advocate, this sports keep fit, keep healthy is very, very important. And so I just chose, and it's my passion to participate in the national event. And my foregoing meet is at World Masters Athletics Meet at Sweden, Gothenburg from August 13 to 25. I would like to get all your wishes, particularly from Judge Mishra ji. And thank you so much for recognizing me and awarding this. I'm so grateful to everyone. I'm also thanking all the awardees who are from different parts of the world and different parts of the departments. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and wishing you all the very best for your future endeavors. Our next award is in the field of arbitration. It goes to Advocate Payal Chawla. Ms. Chawla is a prominent figure in the Indian legal landscape, renowned for founding Ju Contractus, an all-women law firm in Delhi that specializes in commercial transactions, arbitration, and corporate law. Her forward-thinking approach and legal acumen have earned her recognition by the Forbes India as a thinker to watch in 2015. She was also awarded with the Corporate Lawyer of the Year Award in 2016 and a Partner of the Year Female in the annual IDX Legal Awards. Ms. Payal's legal battles and contributions to women empowerment have been immortalized in the biopic that won awards at the Film Festival in Calcutta and Noida, and received a special jury mention at the Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival in 2017. A scholar and fellow with the international recognition, Ms. Chawla serves on the board of directors of the Nani Palkiwala Arbitration Center and has held significant positions in various corporations and educational institutions. Her involvement in the Judicial Commission for the Nirbhaya case underscores her commitment to justice and social change. Ms. Chawla continues to influence the legal field through her writings and public speaking engagements on pertinent legal issues. Can we have Ms. Chawla, please?
Thank you for that very kind introduction, Garima, which is wholly undeserved. But I want to express my profound gratitude to Honorable Mr. Justice Mishra, Justice Menon, and to the esteemed members of the committee for considering me worthy of this recognition. I'm also deeply honored to share this space with Honorable Ms. Justice Swarnakanta Sharma, who we all members of the bar greatly admire. I'm equally humbled and proud to stand along such remarkable women awardees. As someone who runs an all-women law firm, Just Contractors, I can vouch for the collaborative work and value women bring to the table. So thank you, Pushp, Mr. Tankachan, Garima, and Janvi for recognizing women and helping put mediation on the map. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Our next award is in the field of legal awareness. It goes to Ms. Pallavi Saluja. Ms. Pallavi is the editor at Bar and Bench. She joined Bar and Bench in the year 2011 and has been writing about the Indian legal market. She has covered law firms and in-house stories, litigation stories from the High Court and the Supreme Court. Ms. Pallavi graduated from ILS Law College with an LLB degree and also holds an LLM from the Delhi University. Ms. Pallavi was listed amongst the 30 people to watch in the business of law in Asia in 2016. Can we have Ms. Pallavi on screen, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, Justice Prashant Mishra and Justice Menon and Justice Swarnakanta Sharma. And a big thank you to EMW for recognizing the work of Bar and Bench. I'm truly grateful for this honor. Bar and Bench was started about 15 years back, and we've been trying to make an impact in the legal space, creating legal awareness and bringing the entire courtroom experience to a common man. We've tried to bring in transparency in the entire spectrum of the legal profession, starting from law schools to law firms to courtrooms. And I would definitely like to congratulate all the wonderful women here who are doing such remarkable work. And to EMW, we would be happy to collaborate and bring out all the great work that you're doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Bar and Bench has certainly been the soul of the entire legal system.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our next award is in the field of armed forces. And the very first award in the field of armed forces goes to Group Captain Bhavna Mehra. Group Captain Mehra is a distinguished officer of the Indian Air Force, known for her exceptional contributions to aviation and mountaineering. Commissioned in 1996, she has set a precedent in the IAF as the only non-pilot to fly for 140 hours, including aerobatic sorties. She holds the unique distinction of being the commentator for both Surya Kiran aerobatic team and the Sarang helicopter display team. Her adventurous spirit extends to mountaineering, where she was the deputy leader of the IAF expedition to Mount Everest in 2011. Group Captain Bhavna's dedication to adventure sports is matched by her commitment and is inspiring others, leading an all-women bicycle expedition across high-altitude passes and contributing significantly to the field of adventure. Can we have Group Captain Mehra, please?
Honorable Mr. Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, Honorable Mr. Justice Rajendra Menon, and one and all present in this august gathering. Jai Hind. After listening to to so many great women achievers, I truly feel humbled, and it's a matter of great pride and honor for me to be present amongst such great achievers at this forum today. My heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for introducing me and by conferring this award, in a way, giving me the opportunity to be able to inspire someone somewhere. E-mediation writings is indeed emerging as the flag bearer of bringing the mediation to the forefront. I am a law graduate myself and presently trying to understand and pursue e-mediation. So I can really appreciate the work that the e-mediation writings is doing as of now. I wish the e-mediation writings many more such awards for many more achievers. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Truly an honor to see a group captain's uniform on a lady.
Mine as well. Thank you.
The next award is again in the field of armed forces. It is for Wing Commander Nirupama Pandey. Wing Commander Pandey is an Indian Air Force officer and a distinguished mountaineer. She made history as the first person from Bihar to scale Mount Everest in May 2011, part of the first ever all-woman IAF team to achieve this feature. She has several notable climbs to her name. Her early life was spent in Pune, where she attended Kendriya Vidyalaya and graduated from Ness Wadia College of Commerce. She joined the IAF in 2003 and has been recognized for her mountaineering accomplishments, including receiving the Ati Vishisht Khel Samman from the government of Bihar. Can we have Wing Commander Pandey, please?
Thank you, Ms. Garima. Thank you so much. Good evening, each and everyone present here. I'm truly honored to receive this award today. My sincere gratitude to the chief guest, Honorable Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, sir, for his presence and giving this special award to us and especially to me. My special thanks to the e-mediation writing team for recognizing my work for this accolade. Air Force, adventure and sports has been my passion since my childhood, and it has taught me that through discipline, correct planning, and focused hard work, we can achieve anything. I'm sincerely grateful to all those people who have been part of my journey, from friends to my family. At the last, I would like to congratulate all the award winners, and thank you so much. Jai Hind and God bless. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Our next award is in the field of performing arts. Ms. Bhadra Sinha, a legal journalist. She's a talented Bharatnatyam dancer who, alongside Gayatri Sharma, has performed at prestigious events such as the Khajuraho Dance Festival. Their performances are known for blending mythological rich Indian classical music with the ancient dance form, creating a celestial experience for the audience. Ms. Sinha's contributions to the classical dance scene are marked by her dedication to preserving and promoting this traditional art form. Can we have Ms. Bhadra on screen, please?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, Justice Rajendra Menon, and Justice Swan Kanta Sharma, and all the other members who are present today in this August gathering. It is inspiring to be in the company of myriad forms of Shakti on the first day of Chaitra Navratri. I must appreciate the efforts undertaken by EMW and for the thought the team has actually put into institute these awards. And many, many congratulations to all the awardees present here. I am truly grateful to EMW for recognizing me as a woman achiever on such an auspicious day. I'm humbled that my contribution as a legal journalist as well as a performing artist has been acknowledged with this honor. I must tell you, I must just share a very small, very small story about how I have actually witnessed the journey of mediation in Delhi, how mediation started, and how today mediation has become such a formidable institution, and it has truly changed the legal landscape in the country. And I truly convey my wishes to all the mediators, the young mediators, the upcoming mediators who are actually promoting the field of mediation as an alternative dispute redressal mechanism in the country. This award means a lot to me, and I'm sure it will motivate me to work sincerely in future towards upholding the essence of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think your introduction was quite short. We should have added a little more things to it. Our next award is in the field of women's rights, peace, and security. The award is to Sanam Andrelini. Ms. Sanam is a distinguished British-Iranian author and the founder and executive director of the International Civil Society Action Network. She is a globally recognized peace strategist who has worked extensively on conflicts, crisis, and violent extremism, and has been consulted for the United Nations on Women in Conflict. In December 19, she joined the London School of Economics as a director of the Center for Women, Peace and Security. Ms. Sanam has been influential in drafting UN Security Council Resolution 1325 on women, peace and security, and has served as the first senior expert on gender and inclusion to the UN's mediation standby team. Her work has significantly contributed to the empowerment of women in peace building and security. Can we have Ms. Sanam on screen, please?
Thank you, Excellencies, honorable guests. It is such a privilege to be with you. It's such a humbling moment to be recognized by colleagues in India, across India. This is both a personal joy, but also I wanted to share with you the work that we do. Earlier on, His Excellency mentioned the work of women in mediation in domestic disputes and marital disputes. What we see around the world is that in all of the war zones around the world, it is women who have the courage and creativity to stand up and demand mediation and actually be the negotiators to end the violence and take on the responsibility to protect when governments are not doing it. And so what we see around the world in the last 23 years, and now even more importantly, is that as this violence is becoming normalized and as the powerful are trying to tell us that violence is the only language out there to resolve conflicts, the world of mediation and the work of mediation and the kind of work that you are all doing in India and across the world is becoming even more and more important. Because no matter what happens, whether it's 1 week or a decade or 60 years of violence, at some point the bombs and the guns have to stop and the talking starts. And the sooner we can get that going, the sooner we can prevent the violence and the devastation, the better. And so your work in terms of the e-mediation work and what you're trying to do in India across education and with young people, and especially with young men, is really, really critical. It's a privilege to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Indeed, a very important conversation. Can we have, the next award is in the field of community peace building. The award is presented to Ms. Abiola Felei. Ms. Abiola is a seasoned legal practitioner, mediator, and a conflict resolution expert in Nigeria, who has committed to community peace building. She has collaborated with different NGOs to initiate and implement programs on improvement of rural women and the girl-child quality of life in ensuring that they reach their full potential. Ms. Abiola is a co-founder of Lifeline Alliance, a platform set up by 5 female mediators to help women in need of finding solution to any conflict depriving them of being the woman they want to be. She also has a mentoring program running for girls tagged The Full Me, where skills are taught. She believes that the society cannot experience a full social engineering that can lead to positive peace without the full inclusiveness of the female gender. Can we have Ms. Abiola on screen?
Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Good evening, and I'll crave your indulgence to stand on the existing protocol, while at the same time I appreciate every wonderful woman that has graced this occasion. I'm so humbled for this award right across the world ocean to Nigeria. It's a long way, but it's also gingered me and give me more courage to do more. That even if we are doing so little, we thought it's so little in this corner, somewhere, somehow, somebody recognizes that and is ready to encourage us. I believe that for us to stop the conflict that is going around in the world, everyone must be part of it. And the earlier we start, the better for every one of us. And that's why we started with the girl child. And we hope that we'll keep on doing more. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And I'm really, really on board by this award. And I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
More power to you. Thank you. Our next award is in the field of global peace builder. The award is for June Ni Lau. Ms. Lau is a multifaceted professional with a rich background in media and law. She is the director of VAN Infra APAC in Singapore, where she leads initiatives for the World Association of News Publishers. With a legal education, Ms. June has over 15 years of experience in broadcast television, including roles as a reporter, interactive producer, and a news editor at Channel News Asia. She has been recognized for her work with several awards and was a part of the team that won a student Emmy for a documentary project at Columbia University. In addition to her media career, Ms. June has made significant contributions to the field of mediation. As the Deputy CEO of the Singapore International Mediation Center, she plays a strategic role in developing international commercial mediation services and fostering relationships with stakeholders. Her efforts in covering the digital transformation of the legal system and the growth of mediation in Singapore as a law and technology reporter has been noteworthy. Her diverse expertise and leadership in both media and mediation make her a prominent figure in these industries. Can we have Ms. Lau, please?
Thank you, Garima. Honorable Mr. Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, Ms. Pushpa Gupta, and Mr. Tankachan VP, whom I had the honor of meeting recently in Singapore, and to the whole team at e-Mediation Writings. Thank you very much. I'm so honored to be in the presence of so many accomplished women. My connection with mediation really dates back to the mid-90s, where as a legally trained journalist, I covered the first court annex mediation in the Singapore courts, and of course the groundwork laid by the pioneers in Singapore in this space. And fast forward 30 years later, at the Singapore International Mediation Center, I had the privilege of also working on promoting the Singapore Convention on Mediation, which provides for the international recognition and enforcement of international settlement agreements. And you know, when India passed the Mediation Act last September, we all cheered in the office because we were so happy to see that, you know, finally we had heard, of course, we knew the bill had been in Parliament for a long time, and you know, we were so happy to see that, you know, India taking this big step forward in the space of domestic mediation, and you know, we really hope that India will ratify the Singapore Convention in due course. So, you know, all these developments really demonstrate a palpable momentum towards the use of mediation as a very sound and preferable way, mode of alternative dispute resolution. But in Singapore, of course, our Chief Justice, Sundaresh Menon, prefers to call it appropriate dispute resolution. So we use the most appropriate dispute resolution method best suited for the dispute at hand. And I think that's a very interesting way of looking at, you know, ADR, because it is really about appropriate dispute resolution. And I think from the testimonies of everyone here, we have seen that mediation is a very powerful tool indeed. So, you know, congratulations to all the award winners. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here today, to be able to join you. I just came back from the airport. I was flying, I was just flown 18 hours. And so I'm very happy to be back in Singapore. Thank you so much for this privilege. And congratulations to everyone of being part of this very powerful global mediation movement.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Our next award is in the field of mediation education. It's for Ms. Claire Fowler. Ms. Fowler is a senior solicitor with a wealth of experience in employment law, dispute resolution, and mediation. She is the Executive Vice President Managing Editor of Mediate.com USA. She joined Yes Law in November 2020 and has a special interest and expertise in discrimination matters. Ms. Claire advises both employees and employers on all aspects of employment law and is known for her focus on understanding client goals and working collaboratively to achieve them. Can we have Ms. Claire, please?
Thank you so much. It is such an honor to be here. And I just want to say thank you to In Mediation Writings, to Honorable Justice, and to Pushpi for your nonstop work for making this happen. Many of you have already mentioned some of the fantastic characteristics about women, and there are 4 that I would like to highlight that I think demonstrate why women are such natural peacemakers. First, our strength. Through incredibly long hours, difficult situations, through intense emotions, that we can continue to be strong. Second, our tenderness in the midst of that strength. Third, our ability to be present. When we're sitting across from someone, how I have seen women time and time again hold space for that woman, hold space for that person with genuine curiosity and care. And it just makes that person feel like they're the most important person in the world. And fourth, and most important, our ability to empower each other. And I think that this forum is a perfect example of that. I fully believe that rising tides raise all boats. And the more that women join together and lift each other up, the more effective women can be as peacemakers in this field. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for the work that you are doing. And thank you so much to EMW for this honor. I'm truly humbled.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for highlighting the characteristics which are actually ignored very often. Our next award is in the field of Mediation Institute. It's for Miss Ivana Ostern. Miss Ivana is an executive director of the International Mediation Institution in The Hague, Netherlands. She is a lawyer, mediator, and public policy consultant specializing in mediation and judicial efficiency. Ms. Ivana has been a driving force in promoting mediation and developing sustainable mediation system. Her work includes supporting the Ministry of Justice of Serbia in the Europe integration and leading initiatives such as signing the Singapore Convention. With a legal career that began in Belgrade's law firms, Ms. Ivana has extensive experience in civil and commercial law. She has been recognized as a mediator since 2016 and has contributed to the field through her roles with the European Commission for Efficiency of Justice and the Winston International Foundation. Ms. Ivana has not been able to be with us, but she's been kind enough to send us a short video thanking us for this award. Can we have Mr. Tankanchan to play the short video that ma'am has sent all the way from Netherlands?
Hello, my name is Ivana Nintjes Oostele. I'm a lawyer, mediator, and the executive director of the International Mediation Institute, IMI. I'm originally from Serbia, have lived in Canada, and now live in Austria. I am grateful for receiving the honor from His Lordship, the Honorable Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra, for the EMW International Woman Peace Award. I would also like to recognize and acknowledge the hard work and the vision of IMI Certified Mediator, Ms. Gupta. Thank you. I represent an organization which, in its core, aims to promote and develop mediation through quality assurance, both through credentialing and standard setting. So not just for mediators, for the assurance of users, but also of mediation training. Whatever change we seek to undertake, we are only as good as the relationships we are capable of creating and sustaining. And mediation skills not only help us in developing a more constructive approach to dispute resolution for ourselves, but also the communities that we exist in, but also for forging successful relationships. And with that, I would like to end my address and thank you and hope for more sustainable and better peaceful societies.
Garima, please unmute.
Sorry, that was Ms. Ivana from Netherlands. Last but not the least, the category of Gen Next. Our last awardee for the evening is Ms. Sweta Shrawat. Ms. Shrawat is an accomplished cricketer who served as the vice captain of the Indian team during the 2023 ICC Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup. She has been a significant contributor to the team's success, leading them to victory with her exceptional performance. Ms. Shrawat's talent and leadership skills were on full display throughout the tournament, and she continues to be a rising star in the cricketing world. Can we have Ms. Shweta on screen, please?
Garima, whether she has joined?
She was here initially, but I don't see her name anymore.
Sir, I'm just checking with her. She
Yes,
was
I
here
don't
with
find-
us.
She was here earlier, yes.
She's here, I think. Shweta.
Yes, now she can unmute her mic and
No, can you just see if she's there? She's messaged that she's here.
Under what name, ma'am? I think her name.
she can unmute herself. She can unmute herself.
She's joining in a moment.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I would like to inform to the all participants that your awards will be physically handed over to you by the team themselves. I think we have missed out on Miss Minotti as well initially. Has ma'am joined in again?
No, I think she's
She's joining in a
She's
while.
joining now.
Yeah.
She's joining in a while.
Okay.
Can we have a look at the award?
জয়েন কৰিছে না? মোক খবৰ দিবা।
And I was just asking whether we can have a look at the award. Nobody's seen the award yet.
So we've had the display initially itself, but we'll have them physically presented to the awardees.
Okay.
We'll just wait for 2 minutes, Garima. Hope the the awardees, they join.
Yes.
Before we invite Janvi to deliver the vote of thanks.
Yes, Miss Minotti has joined. Yes.
Minotti ma'am, can we have?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much, EMW, for selecting me for this award. I'm grateful and I'm honored. This award will inspire me to work more vigorously for the cause of cancer. As you all know, I'm a cancer survivor twice from the 4th stage of life. So there are a lot of health issues. And with all these health issues, it was really difficult for me to walk. And in such a situation, you have inspired me, and I am really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Wishing you best of health. Do we have Miss Shweta here as yet?
Garima, I think she's unable to join, so I think you can invite Janvi to go ahead with vote of thanks.
So with this, we come to an end to the EMW International Women Awards of 2024. I would actually like to extend my gratitude towards all women present here and doing what they do best for the community. Can I now invite my friend and colleague Janvi to present the vote of thanks? Jai Hind.
Thank you, Garima, and thank you for taking care of this event and anchoring it as flawlessly as you did.
So kind.
As we conclude today's event, it brings me great joy to thank all our honorable judges, esteemed seniors, colleagues, participants, and friends. We are humbled to have hosted the EMW International Women Embodiment Peace Awards 2024. In the honor of all the leading and powerful women across the world, with their various fields of expertise, we humbly thank you. I would like to begin by thanking Honorable Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra for gracing the occasion today as our chief guest. His address was both inspiring and insightful. I would like to thank Honorable Justice Swan Kanta Sharma for gracing the occasion with her presence and sharing her words of wisdom for all of us. I would like to give a special shout out to Priya Hingurani ma'am, senior advocate, who's also my former boss and a huge mentor to all of us. I would like to thank all the awardees and our esteemed panelists today for their words of wisdom and for inspiring women everywhere. They have enlightened us today by sharing their expertise and paving the way for many other future generations of women all around the globe. I would like to thank Pushp Gupta ma'am, advocate, senior mediator trainer, and coordinator-in-chief of EMW team for her effortless motivation and coordination with all of us. I would like to thank Than Kanchan sir, advocate, mediator trainer, and senior member of Team EMW for his constant support and guidance. I would like to thank Garima Sachdeva, advocate, for her flawless anchoring and moderating skills today. I would like to thank Ms. Neena Khare, senior member of Team EMW, for all her hard work and support in organizing this event. I would like to thank the entire team of Team EMW for working so hard over the last couple of days to put together and showcase this event. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the volunteers and participants and young women for supporting this International Peace Award and joining us today and being a part of our celebration. With that, I would like to bring this award ceremony to a close. Good evening to all of you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congrats, everyone. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Thank
Congratulations.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
everyone. Thanks
Thank
very
you,
much.
guys.
Special thanks
Great
to our
work.
honorable judges.
My special thanks to Pushp who introduced me to this galaxy.
Thank you so much.
I'm extremely enlightened today. Actually, it's absolutely a new subject I came across. Thank you
Thank you so much.
everybody. Thank you so much. Wonderful.
Thank you, dear friends.
Thank you,
so much
EMW team.
for
All the
inspiring
best.
us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Push.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye. Thank you, Gary.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you all.
So our
Thank you,
silent
Garima,
session.
Janvi.
Thank you.
Thank
With your
you so
permission.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you, Missy ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, one and all.
Janvi.
Okay.
Thank you,
Very well.
Janvi.